We begin the section creation process by renaming the home section. Adding the introduction section will be a revision of the default home section. We click on the ellipsis button next to the home text and then select Rename. Upon selecting Rename, we then enter Introduction in the text field and press your keyboard's return key. The section name has now changed to Introduction. Next, we will create 3 new sections. Under the text Introduction, we click the Add Section button, and when the text window appears, we enter areas of competency and hit Save. Next, we repeat the same steps to add the conclusion and affirmation sections. Once the new sections have been added successfully, they will all be listed on the left-hand side of the ePortfolio interface. Now we will create the required pages. For the introduction, conclusion and affirmation sections, we will only need 1 page per section. In fact, a default page was added to these sections, so all we will need to do is revise the page names to reflect the titles for these sections. Let's begin by revising the page name for the introduction section. To begin, click on the introduction link. To revise the name, we click the ellipse button and then select Rename. Here we will enter Introduction and then click Save. The page has now been renamed Introduction. Now let's revise the page names for the conclusion and affirmation sections. We click on the conclusion link to the left to access that section. On the right-hand side, we click on the ellipse button and select Rename. We replace the default text with conclusion and click Save. The page name is now Conclusion. Next, we click on the affirmation link to the left to access that section. On the right-hand side, we click on the ellipse button and select Rename. We replace the default text with affirmation and click Save. The page name is now Affirmation. When we move on to work on the areas of competency section, we are tasked with revising the name of the default section page and then adding 13 new pages to reflect the total number of core competencies. We click on the Areas of Competency link to the left to access that section. On the right-hand side, we click on the ellipse button and select Rename. We replace the default text with Competency A and click Save. The page name is now called Competency A. To add another page to the Areas of Competency section, we click Add Page. We will then enter the text Competency B and click Save. We repeat this process until we have a page for each core competency. We have now completed building the Info 289 ePortfolio presentation shell, and we can now begin the process of adding content.